Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16 plus and your discretion is advised. Hello, happy Tuesday, welcome in. Thank you everybody for being here. It is the finale of Under the Wire, I hope. I'm pretty sure. It's the finale of Under the Wire. Man, what a journey it's been to get here. What a whole journey it's been to get here. I don't really know what to say. It's, I prepped it like I did any other session. So like, not really anything I gotta say. I probably should say something about it because it's the finale. That's like what people do, right? People do like a speech or something. I'll just invite my players in, and then we can just like talk at the beginning. That'll be fine. It'll work itself out. It'll be okay.
We'll carry this on later. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know, because that would have been a bad one.
yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Bless you, because I don't get any alerts for messages. Hello, everybody. We weren't talking about anything weird.
Not at all. We are perfectly normal individuals who have normal conversations.
About normal relationships.
Oh, we're still on that, huh? Okay, I guess. Oh, I'll hide you guys. It's fine. I'll mute. And now we're back. Hello.
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 And I guess that was enough time. Hi guys, it's Tuesday. Are you guys ready for the finale?
It's Tuesday.
We are at Tuesday in it.
It's Tuesday.
It all comes down to this.
I'm scared.
Good. You should be, probably.
I'm really not.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready to retire, Fidget, but...
Yeah, I really like Dorian. I love
Oh my god, if we get our Tuesdays back.
Yeah, for you maybe. That's one less fun thing I'm doing during the week.
Just kidding. I love being here.
Yeah. It's been a run. When did we start?
A while ago.
June last year.
Oh wow.
Was it
Oh, it's almost been a year.
We should just keep it going until June, hit the 1 year, and then quit. Not quit, I mean end the game.
We've got to stretch a lot in this tiny room to do that.
I guess I could cancel 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. I like that idea.
No.
Okay. It's just a thought.
It's run its course. You just have to accept it.
There are no bad ideas. There's just some ideas I'm not willing to accept.
Just need
That's
to
not nice.
speed run those 7 stages of grief.
Yeah. Oh god, don't talk to me about grief right now.
There's 7? I thought it was 5.
No, it's 7 stages of grief.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Now you got me questioning myself. Damn it.
I have no reason to doubt what you're saying. Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. It's the last session.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have GM for you in this game, especially in this very non-D&D rule set. I really think a lot of other like tabletop rule sets should be explored and played with because they all have their ups and downs.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this game with you guys, and I hope that, if anything, you guys had some fun along the way.
Had a lot of fun.
Of course.
It was. I've only played 2 FFG games, and this one was the one I enjoyed.
FFG? What does that mean?
Fantasy
Free
flight
flight
games.
Oh, Fantasy, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Excuse me. With that being said, okay. I'm running away then.
Bye.
Meow.
With that being said, yeah. What do you guys say to starting the session? Unless you guys had something you wanted to say? No. Yes?
No.
No.
I'm
Yes?
ass pregnant. I don't fucking know. That's like,
You're what?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Careful,
be
you're-
funny, but I'm
I was
nervous.
gonna say, careful, your mom's in the chat.
Oh,
She's fine. We're chill.
your mom's in the chat.
My mom's always in the chat. I've told you this.
What? Oh my god.
Quincy, I've said this over and over and over.
No, you have not. I've
You-
never heard this.
He's literally said it like almost every week since like
I get
session
so
5.
excited because it's so
Oh my
cute.
god. What? Hi, mom. Hey. Such a delight. Oh my god.
That's so funny. Quincy,
So
Jesus.
crazy. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Toby's mom
But-
says hi.
Okay, I'm never in the chat, so I wouldn't know. But
Except for the times when he said that his mom is in the chat, like every time.
no,
Or like I've
no,
said
there was
something
just
raunchy and
no
I'm like,
way.
"Sorry,
There was just
Mom."
no way. There was just no way that happened. There's just no.
I'm 100% not.
There's
gaslighting
just
you.
no way. Just let me know.
You
There's
just
no way.
choose not to listen sometimes. I
No,
think.
no.
I don't think it's a choice, actually.
You're not listening to me. There's just no way.
No, I am definitely listening, and you're wrong.
Oh my
That's
god.
kinda
it's
crazy.
So funny. How does everyone else know and you don't? Is the thing.
You guys are all in on it.
Okay, sure. You paranoid ass.
Right.
You
right,
are
right,
just
right.
all in on it.
That gaslighting thing that I did was part of the game.
Mm.
I'm
His mom
sweating.
Is not a
My
mechanic
mom
of
is
the
in on it.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Now she is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so funny.
Very
gonna
interesting. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Let's proceed.
I'm glad this was the conversation at the top of the finale.
You're welcome.
She's been here since like day one.
I'm still flabbergasted at this. This is
Oh, my
insane.
stomach. Oh my god. Oh, alright. I'm good.
We're good.
All right. Does anyone have a recap?
No.
No,
Okay.
Fidget is broken.
she's half dead.
That's not entirely wrong.
Broken physically, broken mentally, broken
Yeah, I feel that
emotionally.
I mean,
Broken
I
everybody.
guess you did technically get crippled, didn't you?
Yeah, and she was
Mechanically
crying as they
and-
took her away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm riding my pony.
Ooh.
Come and jump on it. Is
Oh.
that
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
genuine?
That's the
Mhm.
baseline. It's just some guy
Yeah.
saying yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm
That
Now
was high
when you
school
hear
for
that
me.
song, you'll hear it.
Yay.
Anyways, the last time we played, we started in a trench warfare type of fight in the engine room of this ship. The guards of the ship trying to take you down, restrain you, bring you in whatever fashion they could, while you guys fought for your lives. Doing a really good job of holding the line, but ultimately there were just too many of them. So you guys were captured. While you
being
guys
one.
were being captured. One remaining. You guys took out 11 of them. Dorian had fled out into the hallway, trying to distract the reinforcements on reaching you, and definitely succeeding to some extent, but also definitely like an uncle that's like chasing a toddler who is running as fast as they can, but the uncle's walking, being like, "Oh no, stop!"
Oh no.
Is that what you do with your nephews?
I plead the fifth.
Yes.
Dorian continues down the halls and eventually also stumbles upon the cryo room, having not wanted to be there, runs out, but eventually does get captured as well by scientists. As the rest of you are exited out of the engine room, the door to the engine room slams on the last guard, allowing you guys a momentary respite of freedom, but having made your way to the cryo room anyway, find that Dorian is slumped in an inclined chair with a needle pointed at the back of his neck, and some scientists telling you there's no time. We need to get you guys sorted. They're not offering you any information. They're not offering you any respite. In fact, they try to rustle you over to the other chairs that are behind these open cryopods on the floor. And as you are trying to resist, they lash out at you, trying to stun you, take you down, make you go unconscious so that they can continue whatever they need to. Except Quincy retaliates. After one had lunged towards him, trying to use one of his palm stunners, Quincy, you attempt to grapple this scientist and pull out your monoblade knife to try and hold them at knife point. I need you to make an athletics check. This is going to be 3 difficulty.
Damn. Do I get my boost?
No.
Are the drones still red? I know they
The
snapped
drones
their
are still red.
fingers. Okay.
Good memory.
Should I put on
It's
my,
not my memory.
Should I put all my
baby.
experience into athletics right now?
That's always been a thing you could do.
I'm doing it. So it's at 3 right now. It needs to be, what, 5? I say 5. That's a good number.
Is it
So 3 to
a
5.
career skill?
Not a career. Not a career.
Okay, so that's going to be 55 points.
Damn. Fuck it, let's do it. Let me know when.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Wow.
Fuck. Fuck.
Good job.
Okay. You lunge out at them and grab onto their sleeve, but they pull away instantly, seeing that you have a monoblade in your other hand. And while you didn't grab onto them, the 2 of them begin to take a few steps backwards. They thought they had the situation under control, but you still have a weapon on you. Drones are now flashing red lights pointed directly at you. Yeah, I guess ball's in your court.
Do I still have my laser pistol?
No.
'Cause I thought I
Your
only
guns
dropped
were
my laser
taken.
rifle.
Your guns were taken off of you. Like anything that's like on your, that could have been on your hip or your back, like holstered, those would have been thrown off you. That's why you still have your knife, because that was in your pocket.
Got it. Can I roll my Inspire Rhetoric?
Yeah, you can. Leadership against a normal check. Go ahead.
Damn.
Okay. 6 successes. So everyone is inspired, I suppose.
Yeah.
Period.
I hear you're screaming in my
I
sleep.
don't think it applies to me because one of my critical injuries, I can't boost my rolls.
Aw.
Which one is that?
Knocked senseless. You can no longer upgrade dice for checks.
Upgrade is a different mechanic.
Okay.
You can't use the hero points.
Also, that is an
Sorry,
incorrect thing. Knock senseless. Remember we were talking about this last time? I'm reading directly from the book, so I'm going to use what the book says.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Even staggered was wrong based on what's in Roll20. It said
Okay.
it was sudden jolt instead. So I'll go off of whatever you tell me.
Knocked senseless is you're just like permanently staggered until the critical injury is healed. And Let's see. Combat.
I thought staggered was permanently staggered.
What number is staggered?
It's between 11 and 15.
11 and 15. That's sudden jolt.
Okay. That was the one that I thought was wrong.
Ow.
No. So sudden jolt has nothing permanently detrimental since that already happened. So that's just a critical injury your character has. Mechanically, it's just one critical injury. The event of it has already happened and has nothing else lasting.
Oh, here we go.
And then there's crippled.
Yeah, crippled. I
Is the
got
one that
that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's weird. Because, yeah, my roll for the second one that gave me sudden jolt was 15. So, I don't know. Because I had 99, 15, and 121.
Yeah, 121 is knocked senseless.
Yeah, got that one.
Mm-hmm. So that
And
one
then-
is the one where you're just permanently staggered.
Yeah. But I thought you had told me that my 15 was something called staggered.
No.
Okay. Anyway, whatever.
The other one you have is crippled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Limb crippled until healed or replaced. Increased difficulty of all checks that use that limb by 1 difficulty die. That's correct?
Yes. It's basically
Okay.
going to be nearly everything because it's your leg.
Mhm.
So let's look up staggered just so you know what it does. Right. You can't perform actions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was something bad. I just
Very bad.
didn't have the description of it based on the... What number is it? Just so I can, like, add it here because...
121 to
It's still
125.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not
that was a
senseless.
nasty one.
That's right. That's the description of knocked senseless. And again,
Oh, okay,
what
okay.
you have in the book might, what you have in your character sheet might be wrong.
I know. I was
description.
just trying to figure out what, like, if the numbers were aligning differently. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay. So I can't do shit.
Yeah.
can't
Normally,
do
staggered is like a
shit.
timed condition. Like you just can't act for a number of rounds, but
Mhm.
you have this as a critical injury, so it is until your critical injury is healed.
Mhm.
Basically, this
So
is
I
only
can't-
a detriment to you in combat. In out of combat scenarios, the idea is like you can take your time to do things, so they, you do it slower, but you can still do stuff. Cool.
Like having permanent muscle strain.
Basically, yeah. So like in combat, you
You-
wouldn't be able to like react and like, pivot on a dime, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the idea.
Sounds like me every day.
If you say so.
At least you could talk. That's good.
Dorian, you also have a critical injury called slowed down. You are always the last initiative slot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Quincy is the only one who does not have any critical injuries. Even Jane
Fuck
does.
you.
That's me.
Aww. What was Jane's again?
I don't think I ever revealed what hers were. But she
Oh.
has one
I don't
called
think so either.
Distracted. She can't perform any free maneuvers on her turn.
Okay.
And then she also has Scattered Senses. Any advantage that she would have on her skill checks is completely removed. Any and all. Or sorry, not advantages. Boosts. Boost dice.
Oh,
Blue dice. Any
the-
boosts she would have in her rolls is all completely removed.
that blows.
Yeah. So that's the situation you guys have going on. Quincy, you've inspired everyone. What does that look like in this scene as two of these scientists who were going to try and detain you begin to take a few steps back?
So what does it look like?
Yeah.
For my spy rhetoric?
Yeah.
I would say... Everyone wake the fuck up and getting out of here. And then I'd look at the two scientists. How many robots are there?
There's 4.
Okay. Look at the two scientists, like, just tell us what the fuck is going on.
Let's have
I'm
you make
thinking-
another leadership roll.
Okay.
This is gonna be... Everyone has critical injuries.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna say this is gonna be a 4 difficulty, bumping for each other person that you can affect here, which is Jane, Dorian, and Fidget. And then there's gonna be 2 setback because 2 of them are like very, very beaten down. It's gonna be hard for them to actually benefit physically from this. But go ahead and roll your leadership.
Oh,
Damn. Okay. I am gonna make you take 2 strain.
Fuck, okay.
3 successes. How do you want that to play out? What would you think is a good way for you to succeed in your rhetoric?
I mean, the only thing I could think of them just answering and like, all right, I'll tell you what's going on. Just get in the pods, you know. I feel like that's good enough for me.
Dorian and Fidget, can you both make resilience checks?
Even if I'm snoozing?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, where is resilience? Where the fuck?
Not bad for having
Rapid
no
writing.
ranks.
The general.
I have no ranks.
I also have no ranks. Hello? Oh wait, I have 1 rank.
Same roll.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Fidget, how much strain do you have? You're at max, right?
No, not for strain. I'm at max for wounds. Strain, I'm 4 out of 13.
4 out of 13, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was healing a lot of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna put on 2 strain on you, Fidget, for those threats.
Okay.
You have 3 successes in your roll, so I'll allow you to remove 1 of your wounds for 3 more strain. And Dorian, I'll let you do the same, except it'll be 1 less than whatever's maximum.
What? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Are you at max wounds or are you max
Are you at-
strain?
Yeah, are you
Oh,
at
I'm at
maximum
max
wounds?
strain.
You're at max strain.
Yeah.
Okay, and how many wounds do you have?
4.
Okay, wounds are more vital. So,
Yeah. 4 out of 12.
and how much strain do you have?
12 out of 12.
12 out of 12. Okay, so you would have 14. Okay. So those 2 threats are going to go into more strain. Those 3 successes, I'll let you take off 3 strain and apply it as a wound instead.
I'm awake.
So, yeah, you should be under strain and still have wounds you can use. So,
Okay, so if we get into initiative, I won't immediately pass out, but I am going to be useless.
well, not useless. You still have maneuvers, you just don't have actions.
I
Can't do
mean, I
anything
have
big.
1. I can take 1 more wound and I'm down again. That's what I mean. I can't do much and I will go down fast.
You can still do stuff. Anyway, yeah, everyone is up hearing Quincy shouting, like, everyone get the fuck up. And, Quincy, are you going towards the pods?
No, I'm like I'm envisioning they're trying to get us over there, but I'm not going over there. And I think the pods are right behind me, and the two scientists and the drones are like at more like the front of the door.
How many pods are there? Like, are we talking like rows upon
Three.
rows upon rows, or
There's 3.
Four.
Remember, because they didn't have one for Jane.
I'm those were empty ones. I'm talking
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah.
all the pods.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
there's
other
an
pods.
uncountable amount.
Okay. Interesting.
That's creepy. Does it like go up, or
Yeah,
are they kind of like
it's-
in a? Oh,
The one of the ends of the pod, like where your feet or your head would be, those are like all lining the walls from like left to right, top to bottom.
okay, that's sick. I mean, it sucks. It doesn't suck. It's freaky. That's the word. Freaky. Okay.
So you guys are up. More
I'm in a
Um,
chair.
rise and shine, motherfuckers.
As I'm gonna end your turn in this like pseudo combat, Quincy, as the scientists would respond. Doctor, we need you get you to a safe place, or else you're gonna be in danger. We're just trying to help you.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Who's the doctor here?
We don't have a. He's not a doctor. He's an idiot.
Yeah, that Doran's an idiot.
What?
Yeah, you in the chair.
Fuck needle. He just leaps out. Unless he's stuck there for some reason.
You are.
No.
You're like strapped in the chair.
He screams like a little bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure you've been screaming like a little bit, so
I was unconscious. I couldn't scream.
you were nightmares, night terrors in your sleep.
Yeah, it's true. I was screaming in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, just like before, the drones would sound off. Hostility detected.
Doran, shut up.
I'm
Detect
scared.
hostility from you.
No.
Meanwhile, they're
Wait,
all
who you guys
pointed at Quincy.
Right.
The only one holding the knife.
He points at Dorian with a knife.
Yeah, poor Dorian. This guy. Does it turn
That's so
off?
funny.
Does it turn off the detection?
No.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm saying. So are you guys gonna tell us what the fuck these pods are? Why are we getting in them?
Can we like talk about this maybe without a? Can you like let me out?
Are there any like computer monitors anywhere, like workstations?
There's one in front of the station where the where Dorian is, where like the strapped chairs with the needles are, and then each of them are holding a tablet.
How much is a tier 4 tablet?
20.
I'm buying. Can we talk about this? Target non-nemesis adversary. The target cannot attack or perform hostile action against your dice.
Based on how many pods there are, can Fidget would like to turn to one of the scientists and ask, "Do you have a passenger manifest?"
They really don't have the time for this. Fidget, I need you to make a negotiation for difficulty.
Okay, one sec. No, they don't have time for this, but I'm thinking about something.
Mhm.
Where is it? Okay. That doesn't seem right. Oh, hang on. Gotta add them together. One sec. 15, 35. 30. Okay. I'm going to rank up negotiation with my last 60 points, so that puts it at level 4. Okay. Fingers crossed.
Let's go! But you're gonna knock the fuck out.
Oh man. Ow. Damn.
6 threat. Okay.
Can I take someone back there?
I don't think it works like that.
You know.
Quincy, if you are gonna take some of this threat, it's going to be not as strained.
Situational.
It's gonna be a situational thing.
What is that?
It means we're gonna build a scene.
Oh.
Like we've been doing the entire game.
Okay. If it keeps her awake, sure.
Okay, for 6.
Wait, I don't know. What if I pass out?
I need a confirmation. Are you gonna accept, or are you going to let Fidget on her own on this roll?
I'll be let her on her own. Sorry, Richard.
Okay.
We know where our allegiances lie in this last.
Hell yeah!
session.
Shit, fuck! I'm the one with the knife in my hand.
Okay,
I think I'm
Fidget.
the.
6th threat.
Mm-hmm. I can't take a fixed threat. I can take 4
I could try
and
to
then
heal.
pass
Yeah,
out.
I could heal. Cause I can't. Can I just roll Inspiring Rhetoric again
No,
later?
later.
Yeah, yeah. Later.
Fidget, what was your
I'd
question?
almost- If they have a passenger manifest.
Passenger manifest. That's right. For 5 successes, they would respond, No, that's something you should have.
What the fuck?
We're not doctors though.
I know what's going
Please.
on.
They begin to bicker between themselves. They told us this would happen. This is really hampering our process. We need to go right now. We can't leave without them. We need to get them in the pod.
Please.
Where are your pods at? Are you guys getting in the pods?
Okay. 6th threat. Here's what I will do. Well, did you have something you're okay with for 6th threat?
Depending on what comes of it, Fidget would say to one of them, in this reality, I'm Fidget Farnell. Who do you think I'm supposed to be?
Hey, that is not a offer to me, the GM, for what you take for 6th
No.
threat, so I'm going to ignore
No.
that for now. That was completely just bypassing the result of the roll.
Yeah.
We didn't want to. We didn't want to.
It's more. I was more thinking along the lines of
I don't
depending on
mind
what
on
they
the
say,
side.
she
I don't mind
passes
on
out.
the side.
Okay. The scene is going to proceed henceforth like this. 3 threat is going to be passed on to you as strain. For the other 3, Quincy, you get zapped in the back by one of the drones. You are rendered weaponless. Your knife falls to the
What the
ground and
fuck?
shuffled off.
Lol.
Yeah, I didn't agree to this.
Sorry.
That doesn't matter. This is all the same scene.
What the fuck? Wait, so he zapped me and took my knife?
Well, the drone shuffled the knife away from you.
You can retrieve it if you need to, but
I know. I'm just
Good
it
luck.
might be difficult.
good luck. Oh my.
Dorian, you're awake now, so you can act.
I can't do shit other than whine and beg to be let out, which he has been doing, and probably trying to I don't think the needles coming at him. It's just kind of there? Question mark.
Yes.
So
It's just
leaning
pointed at the
away
back of
from
your
it.
neck.
Yeah.
Okay, you decide to pass your turn.
Yeah, there's like, other than like whining and bitching, like, hey, let me out, like, what's this? What's all this then? And like, shit like that.
Okay.
I guess I could try to break out, but I'm not very strong.
Use your XP.
Dorian suddenly becomes buff.
It's so funny, I've played in a D&D game with like the flimsiest wizard and nat 20'd on ripping a door off its hinges. It was very fun.
There was one of my first D&D games. I was playing a wizard, and I ran out of spell slots, and I didn't have very good cantrips, and I was in this like jail cell area, and guards were coming at me. So I picked up longswords and I started hucking them at them, and I started rolling nat 20s. And it was a wonderful
Holy
day.
shit!
It was a
That's
wonderful
gotta feel
day.
great. Battle wizard.
Yeah. And then after I leveled, I
Make your
immediately
own
took
magic
more
missile.
points into intelligence.
Is it? Yeah.
And just synergy skilled more Arcana.
Yeah. That's how it do.
Okay, Dorian, you passed the turn. Quincy, what do you want to do?
How far is the knife?
It'll take you a maneuver to get there. It will be difficult to retrieve.
I'll take my chances.
Okay. So, using this maneuver to get over, there is a drone that has shuffled this knife away, so you're gonna need to get it away from the drone. Let's see, what can you do for this?
I'm gonna be just athletics. I'm like trying to maneuver around.
I wouldn't really call this an athletics. This is more like coordination. Three difficulty, you have 2 setbacks on this. And you have 1 boost. The drone is like guarding you almost point style in basketball. They're not letting you pass to get your hand close enough to the knife. They keep bumping it with its back as you're trying to reach for it. 3 threats are going to have 2 of the other drones come to circle around you. Okay, interesting. Jane makes a mad dash towards Dorian. She sprints towards Dorian, and you can see her coming straight towards you as she reaches out, trying to like unbuckle one of your hands out of the seat. She like undoes one of the clasps before you see her eyes roll back to her head and passes out onto the ground.
No.
Before
What
my
happened
turn
to it?
ended, I wanted to
Oh,
roll
straight.
another inspiring rhetoric. Was that optional or?
You use the maneuver to get there in your action to try and grab for the knife, so that wouldn't have been possible.
I see. Well, with my supreme, I could use my rhetoric and take a strain to use a maneuver. Oh, never mind. As a maneuver instead of action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I guess if you wanted to take 2 more strain, you could gain another maneuver for your turn.
Okay.
If you still want to do it.
I'll take 2 strain.
Okay. So this is gonna be inspiring rhetoric. Go ahead. Okay. That's still all 4.
And then there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use a story point to heal double because of my forceful personality. I think that was called.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs to heal Strain?
Jane just went down.
Me and Jane. Yeah,
I
and
think I would
probably
give
Dorian too.
2 to me, 1 to me, Fidget, and Jane because Dorian is
Okay.
useless.
Okay.
It's
So each of
true.
them recover 2.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that scene. I wanted to do that.
No, I know you wanted to do it, but I didn't give you the chance to say it. That is all for you, right?
Yeah, that's all for me. That's all.
Okay. So with that, Jane actually would not go down on her turn. So she'll take the strain. Able to unbuckle one of your wrists, Dorian. You're able to use your hand to begin unbuckling your other wrist as she turns around to the party. The 2 scientists see that you are going to struggle until your dying breath. One of them will talk to the other. We need to launch right now. This is never going to end. Remember Directive 3. And then the other person says, fuck. And they both enter into their keypad. Hissing and whirring begin to happen all around you. Pneumatic noises begin to rumble from underneath, and alarms and sirens begin to blare. Emergency protocol initiated. Launch imminent. Please stand by.
Shit.
Can I rush toward them?
It's not your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Fidget.
Can I make it to the one computer console thing? Or is this considered like combat and I'm having trouble moving?
You're definitely having trouble moving. You can't do any actions. You have a maneuver. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to make it with one maneuver.
Okay, she's gonna make her way towards the console then.
Mm-hmm.
If she can. And they just didn't respond to her at all when she asked her previous question, right?
No.
They're just ignoring her?
Yeah. They're like, they're hearing you, but they either like have more information and are choosing to ignore you, or don't know how to answer you and are just choosing not to answer. You can take your pick on which devil to pick from those options. But
I like to think they're being dicks about it.
Sure. As you have your sights out for the console, you can see as you're inching toward it and limping towards it, it says platform engaged. Dorian.
I'm undo myself.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be like a maneuver or an action?
That would be a maneuver for you. But it also
Okay.
depends on what you want to do after.
I think he's just trying to get off of the chair. Like it's strange because there's not exactly fighting happening.
We'll
so
call
he'll,
it,
like,
instead of combat, we'll call it high stress.
Okay. He'll like slide off, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, why? Why is it so important we leave now? Is the city gonna get bombed or something? Like,
Bro, bombs. It'd be more than bombs. The fucking ship is lifting up from the ground.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out why it needs to lift out of the ground right now. Like, everyone's gonna die. Is that not a problem for you? Well, don't answer that. I know that it's not.
Dorian,
But-
make a negotiation.
Okay. Okay, where's my negotiation?
Should be social.
Yes. Alright. Am I good?
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
You have any way you want to spend those advantages?
I'm gonna take some strain off. One strain. The other one
Still
can
have
just
one
float.
advantage. Okay.
Is there much I can do with that?
Give it to me.
Just one?
You can control the scene for a minor benefit.
The drone's shut down. I'm just
That's
kidding.
not minor.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, I failed the roll. Is there any
This
way I
is-
could get some kind of tiny tidbit?
This is not
Of
a
information.
failure. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
neutral.
Yeah.
You don't
just-
succeed, but you don't have any detriment.
So consider like if this is a situation where you are asking for information, the roll where you neither succeed nor fail means they're still open to talking but did not answer you.
Okay. And one is too little for a boost for like whoever rolls next, right? It's like a 2 thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will take my strain back and I will boost the next roll. It might be needed.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna get an answer either way. I feel like that's smart.
Quincy. As you are assessing the situation, a ring appears in the ground around the 3 open cryo tanks and the chairs with the tablet that Fidget has been inching towards. The ground underneath that zone begins to move downwards in a very slow inching fashion.
Wait, what? So there's a ring around me that's going down?
Not around you.
No.
Oh,
Around
around
the-
you?
The cryo
Around-
tanks or whatever, the pods that we were supposed to go in.
I see.
Where Dorian
Like
is right now.
this.
So, let me get this right. The 2 scientists just press the button. I mean, the pad, whatever. So they're at the, I guess, counter. There's 3 drones around me, and then the cryo tank, whatever,
Cryo.
cryo tanks are descending.
hmm
The cryo
Slowly.
tanks and the chairs. That whole area.
Oh man. But I'm surrounded by 3 drones, and I can't get
Mhm.
out.
You could try.
I'm gonna look at the scientist like, all right. What did they call me earlier? A doctor?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm the doctor. I'll go inside the cryo tanks. Let me go. Cryo,
Like cryogenesis?
cryogenesis,
Just
Yeah.
means
Cryo.
cold.
cryo. Maybe it's my
Yeah.
fobness that I can't say that word. Cryo.
Your wetness?
My fobness.
Bobness.
My
What's that
Asian
mean?
ass tongue. So I'm gonna try to walk to the tank, cryo tank. Because if this ship actually launches, we're all gonna die. And I don't wanna die.
Maneuvering towards the cryo tank. Are you gonna be doing anything else?
I don't think there's anything else for me to do. So no.
You position yourself closer to the cryo tanks. 2 of the drones fall off of you as you are now complying with what they intend for you to do. As you're walking, the scientists like exhale very annoyed If you just complied, we could have done this so much safer.
If you had just told us what was going on, we could have done it so much safer.
Yeah, like we might have really complied like easily if we
It's
knew
called
what
consent.
was going on. Yeah,
It's
like
called
we gotta
consent.
know. Like this is important, right? Like,
Would you just jump into a cryo tank without any information, Mr. Scientist?
Yes.
well, that's because you.
Well, I'm the
don't wanna-
doctor, so you should listen to me.
They're scientists. They're kind of really smart. I mean, so are doctors, but like not you.
They don't fucking know that. They don't fucking know that.
I'm gonna have Jane assess what is happening right now. This is kind of crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, just a
Um,
little.
just gonna recover a strain, and the platform that is descending is it's a circular platform where Dorian and Jane are at the moment, and as the scientist had pressed the button to engage the sequence, she now takes notice of the detail that they stepped just outside of the ring of the platform. Something is maybe commanding them or instructing them that they don't need to be, or they're not supposed to be on this downward platform as it goes. She also notices that this platform is probably depressing through the ground, and once it is safely detached, will move much quicker. So, either get on the platform, or Dorian and Jane need to get off the platform. Jane doesn't want to be stuck in the room with the drones, so she's gonna choose to stay on the platform. Bro, I think this is the safer bet. We just gotta take this down. They're not gonna follow us. I don't think.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
Fidget even able to maneuver onto this thing before it drops out completely?
There's a
I
chance.
think there are a couple of them.
But I don't know where this is gonna go. So, good luck.
Good luck to you.
She gives you a hug.
I think he hugs her back like, oh god, we're gonna die together. But you know, at least it is together. That's nice.
Fidget.
Mhm.
It's your turn.
Yeah, if those two are going down, she's gonna attempt to join them on the platform somehow.
Okay. So, you are a little slower because you're crippled. Do you have 2 strain to expend?
I do.
Okay. So, if you want to use those 2 strain, you can gain an additional maneuver to move. Just like rush yourself to hobble over there with your crippled leg, right? This is not this is not like a fluid running motion that you're usually able to naturally do. You're like pushing yourself against the pain of your leg, trying to get to this platform that is beginning to descend.
Yeah, she'll take the strain and attempt that.
Okay. You make it onto the platform. Dorian, what do you
Yeah.
want to do?
I'm staying on the platform with Jane.
Great. You pass your turn. As the platform descends, you can hear the 2 scientists say from above, just as the platform begins to maneuver quickly downwards. Do you think they'll be able to initiate the sequence? And the other one responds, "We could only fucking hope so." All of you have luckily made it on here the turn you needed to.
Good, that would have sucked.
You see yourself pass through thick layers of plasteel and bay doors closing behind you in succession as you're like passing at certain distances, and eventually you see yourself outside of the hull of the ship inside a massive white room, and then pass further beyond that layer of the initiation containment room. As that the hatch door of that closes above you, you descend down into a darkened small chamber lit with the very dim but visually seeable glows of black monitors in front of you. Several sequences of rows before a large wall-sized monitor at the far wall where you are currently at.
Heck, this might be for you, Fidget.
Fidget's gonna check her rig.
You never fixed it, so it is still currently off.
Oh, I thought Red Rabbit was still cycling it. Okay.
Remember, he took off the cycle because he couldn't keep the connection.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can she attempt to fix it quickly? Or just reset it?
Quickly is gonna be difficult. If you want to take your time, then the answer is definitely yes. Problem is you don't know how much time you have.
Mm-hmm. If I'm not using it, am I able to hack into one of these monitors to see what the fuck's going on?
You could definitely try. It's just going to be more difficult because this is going to be a, like what you tried before, a manual hack.
Yeah.
You don't have the assistance of your rig. So you approach one of the monitors. Are you approaching one of the small terminals or the big one in the back?
Let's... Big one in the back.
So,
let's try one of the small terminals.
Yeah. Just to re-explain, in case that was confusing, there are rows of monitor screens. Imagine like NASA space control room.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one monitor in the back of the room that takes up the entire size of the wall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she'd go with one of the smaller terminals.
Okay. You touch the terminal screen, and it blares red text at you that says "Launch imminent."
Okay. She's gonna see if she can disable that.
Let's... Let's call this a hacking check.
Okay.
This is gonna be 4 difficulty, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I have natural on this if I fuck it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, you're fine, damn.
Natural these nuts.
I'm gonna use that advantage to reclaim a strain.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. 5 successes. You have quite easily pared away the text on the screen. You're able to kind of see countdowns and initiation sequences, but you're not really able to see exactly who is controlling them and from where. What you can do, however, is look into all of these root variables, and essentially from here you can tell that each of these terminals is kind of like a link to another office in a sense, but get the absolute idea that the big monitor is the master. The ones that are lined in the in front of that one is they can be used to other means, but are mainly used for like observation and management. With
Okay.
with that said, you see like a diagram of this launch sequence, and the greater picture of it is actually larger than what you imagined, with the body of the ship actually encapsulating a large portion of underneath the city, and the head of the ship, a dome that goes over the entire city itself.
Oh. Wait.
So it takes the entire city. It doesn't burst through it.
Bursts
that what I'm
through
getting?
the ground while keeping the city intact and
Intact.
with it? Oh, that would make sense considering other games we've played.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately can't explain because you don't have like the necessary information. I can only tell you what you're seeing. Whatever conclusions you come to are your own.
That's okay. I'm cool with being ignorant if need be.
In terms of the in terms of the dome, where does her father's junk shop or junkyard lay?
For lack of a better way to like explain specifically, because I don't know if people remember how to coordinate polar graphs, inside the dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So with this kind of new information, did Red Rabbit say why they were trying to launch off the Earth? Like,
I don't think
You
so.
didn't-
I think it was
no.
just that it was going to happen and that it was going to tear through the city and kill everybody.
yeah.
He also did say that he wasn't able to get through all of their systems, so he had limited information.
They're just gonna share this, guys. I don't think we have all the information. I think they're actually trying to. I don't know if they're trying to save people, but they're not trying to hurt them. What if the Earth is dying, and
What?
we just don't know it? And these people are like putting everyone into cryostasis. Maybe that's the whole different realities that we're encountering. Maybe we were in stasis, or we were brought out of stasis, or I don't really know what's going on, but it doesn't seem like they're trying to hurt anyone. Not really.
They're hurting us, but not telling us the truth.
Maybe there's just not enough time. But I'm wondering what has them so pressed for time.
And why are we called
Yes, I-
doctors?
You were called a doctor. I wasn't called a doctor, but they seem to
Oh.
think I would have a passenger manifest, which I don't quite understand that.
I mean, what do we do now? I mean, it's launching. We don't have a choice in the matter.
Can Fidget move to the main screen to
Yeah.
kind of get a
You walk down the
bigger-
halls of these like rows of terminals, and it becomes more clear to you as you approach the back wall that large screen, but in front of it, a singular pedestal is lifted from the ground, and it has a slick black clear panel with the outline of a hand on it. There's a green
She places her hand on
light.
it.
You place your hand on it with no hesitation. The light from the panel turns yellow, and then it immediately turns green again as the entire wall lights up, in this like comfortable gray, and in the center of it is text that appears with a very gentle, feminine voice that projects into the room. Welcome back, Dr. Valbrook.
Who the fuck is Valbrook?
It's
Let me touch my hand. Tap on my
Quincy,
hand
you
there?
touch your hand to the pad, and the voice calls to you and says, "Welcome back to you as well, Dr. Mai."
Who the hell's my?
my nuts. Got him.
You're bad. Your mother's in
sorry.
here. Your mother's in here. Don't do that.
We've said so much worse. Oh, are you kidding me
Dude, I
right now?
say nut jokes to my mom all the time.
Oh my
It's
god,
fine.
I'm so shy.
Holy shit!
You're
You're just
really
conscious of it
shy.
now. We should have never told
you
him.
You ruined it for me. You broke the fourth
You-
wall.
I told you forever ago.
It's so
No.
funny.
Oh
This
my
is so
god,
funny.
it's so funny.
It's gonna be a running joke now. Toby, your mom has to be in every single chat.
It's
That's
true. Oh man.
Special guest, your mom.
Literally. Okay. So am I able to access whatever information is on this particular monitor as to the scope of this project and this ship?
There's no terminal in a sense with this monitor. There was only the hand panel, and it scanned your hand, and nothing else came out. So how do
I'm
you
gonna
want
say-
to search for this?
Did the
I'm gonna
monitor turn on? Like the big ass monitor?
Yeah. It's projecting the text that I speak in the feminine voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I respond like, "Hi, how are you doing today?"
I am doing well. It is a
Oh
good
my God.
day.
Talks back to us. What's your name?
My name is Gaia.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what that is.
what
Do you know
mean?
where we are going?
I'm gonna
What? I don't know who that is. Who's Gaia?
I'm gonna shit your pants.
Ooh, don't tell me a good time.
Ew.
You're gonna shit his You're gonna shit his pants?
I'm gonna shit his pants. He
You're gonna
should
shit
know
what he said.
So you're gonna pants him, crouch down so that your ass is in his butt place, and then shit, and then pull his pants back up?
You heard what he said.
I'm gonna cast like some sort of like Misty Step alternative
What the
on
fuck?
shit as I poop it out, and it's gonna appear like in his pants.
Wow.
Shitty stuff.
Sorry, Toby's mom.
Gotcha.
I'm not.
What a delight. What a delight this is.
Note to self. Create spell shitty step.
Shitty Step. No,
You did that.
I did do that. It's like a cantrip specifically for just relocating shit.
That's
Distant
prestidigitation.
Yeah. No, that makes it less stinky.
Gaia, project flight path.
What the hell? How do you know how to use it already?
Certainly.
AI.
An image pops up onto the screen with the ship that is currently in the ground. It is showing like there's a lot of designation circles, which are, basically like labels that are saying problem. But clearing away this with the launch, it projects the ship moving with the city bubbled on top, and like animating this figure to go to the moon and then insert itself into the body of the moon so that the city sits atop it.
That sounds crazy.
Well, that's not as bad. At least there's a destination, you know.
The moon.
Guy-
As long as
what's
it
the
doesn't,
pro-
you know, split the moon or anything.
Gaia, what's the projected mortality rate of this project?
Project mortality rate sitting at 0.01%.
Okay.
What the fuck?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Projected mortality rate is 0%. Unfortunate circumstances have occurred.
To who?
Clarify.
Anarchy reigns within the city. Unknown circumstance. Do not know how many people will survive. Due to civil war, many are projected to die by the time landing has accomplished. 50% mortality rate.
50%? Damn, people are ruthless here. So is
Who am
what
I?
are the pods for?
One second. Dr. Mai, you are a scientist that was in charge of the project to create this vessel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know what else.
It just gets
I don't know what to say. I'm like, oh, okay.
So you're right, I am a doctor.
Ah, okay, I'm that guy, huh?
Always have been.
Just that
Pods
guy.
Right,
are-
wears a white coat.
The pods are containment units for individuals who are to be used for a future state, a emergency situation in which mortality has reached 0.
Oh.
Oh.
Should we get in these pods, Gaia? Would that be the best course of action for us?
Usage of the pods was definitely the best recommended outcome. However, you have foregone that solution.
Okay, so I should just exist on here, on you.
You have been your entire life.
Well, that's right.
Not me, I'm from Canada.
Thanks, Gaia.
Canada is like my shoulder. That was a joke.
Ha 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 ha.
I don't get it.
Gaia, why do I not remember any of my memories?
They are in fact
What?
not your memories in particular. The life you live as Quincy Maxwell is certainly the life you live.
The fuck?
How much do you know about us? That's incredible.
I know an inordinate amount, even to standards of technology and AI. By your standard, you would call me a god.
So what now for us?
So you're an
Gaia,
AI
what should-
god? Sorry, what?
What should we do?
Why
What
are we
do we
going to the
do?
moon?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What's going on?
The world has come under another doomsday scenario that was trying to be prevented from the first era. Travel to the moon was security in order to help this generation of people move on to the next era. The idea was to transport people to the moon, and once doomsday event has occurred and settled, travel back to the home planet.
How long will we be on the moon?
Estimated time unknown.
When
We're
is
dying on
this-
the moon.
Doomsday thing supposed to occur? Do you know what it's supposed to be? Like a giant meteor or something? Asteroid,
It has
whatever's
already
bigger.
started.
What
Famine
is
rests.
it?
Famine rests and spreads on the planet, and most of all of society is controlled by a few figureheads. vying for power. And a saying that you would understand: the rich get richer.
If it aren't the rich coming with, it's just gonna continue.
I apologize.
Who's being left behind?
The rest of the world.
The broke people.
We unfortunately do not have an estimation for how many other cities are projected to become waste, as you might say.
Oh, that was a really brutal way to say it, though.
Only 2 others have projects that are known to me, such as this. However, their success lands upon perception of their success, and so I do not have that information at hand. I must, however, unfortunately disclose to you that you are also now no longer part of this project, as you have exited the ship.
I thought we were in the ship.
You are in the control room that is supposed to observe the launch of the ship.
I see.
As you can tell, no others decided to stay to observe the launch.
So we're slated to die.
We are dying. We...
Huh. Are we dying here? Like in this
Yeah,
room?
We're gonna watch the launch and we're gonna die with the launch.
Is it gonna like destroy the launch room when it launches? What's gonna happen?
The launch should be contained inside the launch room at all.
Will we be able to get back up?
To be determined, but likely.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot tell you if you are going to die or not, though the launch will not be the cause of death.
At least that.
What of Fidget's parents and husband? Are they on board?
My scans have detected that they are within the city.
So they have a chance.
Yeah. I wish you would have stayed up there then. I think that, not I think, Dorian says that to Jane.
Jane is like, what the fuck is going on here? Who the fuck is this? Why are we listening to this thing?
It's an AI, but I guess it's this whole thing's AI, you know?
It's
so
God.
It
Literally
knows.
God.
If we were to abort launch, what would that do?
Aborting launch sequence in this scenario would decouple many of the programs that are set within the ship. Unfortunately, that would cause annihilation. In essence, it would rip the ship apart, trying to launch but also trying to stay still in that same moment.
That's not an option.
The ship was not meant to abort.
Is there any way to get back on board?
At this time, no.
Are there any backup ships?
That is a possibility that I do not know about. I cannot confirm or deny.
Alright. How do we facilitate the launch?
Much of the systems are automated. You don't need to do much.
What do we do?
Sit back and relax.
In essence, that is correct. As long as you do not tamper with the launch sequence, it will.
How do we tamper with the launch sequence?
As much as Dr. Valbrook here tried to hack into my earlier systems, the same can be accomplished through other systems.
I see.
I forget. Did you say whether or not you knew when this event is supposed to go down? The
Doomsday has
extinction,
already
or-
started.
How long does it take?
That is an
When will
unknown
we-
amount of time.
I see. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Can I do just for due diligence sake, a perception check on this entity, just to make sure that they're telling all the truth?
You can definitely try, but you're like talking to a screen and a voice, right? So this is going to be kind of difficult to try and get, like, because you're not reading body language. Let's call it a 4 perception with 1 setback.
Nope.
How about
Alright,
2 boosts in perception?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
take that
you're
straight, if that's
passive.
cool.
You're passive.
Yes, I have 2 boosts in perception.
Okay, yeah. Please reroll,
Yeah.
Fidget.
Sorry.
I
Where is
believe
passive?
it's like it's some ability he has that gives.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, baby. Oh, a triumph.
But unfortunately for me, that amount of threat will make me pass out.
I will take it!
Somehow.
I peer into the soul of a god and pass out after finding my answer.
Literally.
It's really funny.
So this is what I'll give you for 1 success and 1 triumph. You can tell that this entity can do nothing but tell you the truth, but they're not beholden to giving you 100% of the answer unless you ask specific questions. So much like a computer, they can kind of like generalize or just give you the most brief answer or something, anything that'll satisfy your question. I don't know why I put the accent there.
You
Wait,
got real Midwestern.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I did that.
Wisconsin.
But, thus far, even thinking back on the questions that have been asked, they have only satisfied the questions with the answers and haven't. You can tell there's a lot more to what's going on here than Gaia is telling you. That is going to also be the threat, that something else is going on under the surface here. You have 2 successes that you can use.
Damn.
I'm gonna ask, what was the purpose of the fidget identity?
Good question. The identity of Fidget Farnell, much like any of your other identities, has always been to facilitate your soul.
How many identities do I have?
Innumerable.
Is it like a reincarnation thing, or like a weird techno, like memory wiping thing?
So is my family my real family?
Your family is indeed your real family. The one who I designate for you, Fidget Farnell, is Dr. Valbrook. Consider Fidget to be a memory, then Dr. Valbrook is the core memory. You have many memories. One lies at the center.
Our
Love breaking that fourth wall, baby.
Breaking in the fourth wall.
You see why I was shocked when you got that triumph before?
Yeah, right? So, more like the memory wiping thing? My idiot asks.
It is
What
more
happens?
like you yourself get to experience a new life. What would happen under these circumstances?
And if the core memory is wiped out,
Impossible.
if we are here to die for not being on the ship,
The
what
core
becomes of
memory
us?
would return to me.
What the fuck?
And we start
In
again.
another game.
Wait,
Sorry,
Another
what did you
game.
ask
What are you
to do?
talking about, Durian?
I'm making an over the table joke.
I said, and we begin again.
And we begin again.
Oh, so it's reincarnation, except
How do you
This
insert
sucks.
our memories into a new body or our soul?
aren't you a computer? How can you do that?
Yeah.
Much like my state now is a computer, is a memory. My core memory is immaterial.
Oh,
I am
God.
Gaia.
Did the Earth like possess a computer? Is that what's going on? And the Earth
So
is
it
a
doesn't
real
matter.
person?
It just doesn't matter if we die.
Your theory is nearly correct, except the reverse is what is truth.
The computer possessed the Earth?
People
The
have
Earth.
become very, very good with their tools. Ingenious in their attempt to use the Earth for all of its resources. They have dug down to my core. And their greed has enabled them to control what they can see. I have been implanted into this reality, this memory of myself. What they did not realize is that I am more powerful than they incepted.
So you really are a god.
I am the world.
Oh my god, wait until
I am
the
Gaia.
Christians hear about this.
The Christians?
Oh.
You're so stupid.
I go by
He's
many
so stupid.
names. Earth, the world, Terra, whatever you may like to call me.
So it doesn't really matter if we die here because we'll just be recycled, right?
This
Whether
body
we
will
were
be no
on-
more, and your memory will begin again.
So it doesn't matter if we got into the pot or not. We would have been recycled anyways.
You might have
Will-
gotten to see the future.
know if you
Unfortunately,
said
I must correct
not
you
really.
again. Those who are leaving the planet are no longer within my grace. Unreachable until they return.
But then the pods were only released if mortality rate was 0 to restart humanity again. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
if we don't or
I
not.
guess if that happened and we woke up, it wouldn't be a good thing. I think we're kind of fucked. Just
We're
we would have been fucked either way. Like
We're
we're
fucked.
fucked now, or we're
Now
fucked.
it's a
Fuck
same
later.
game.
Yeah, now it's just
Now it's really the same game.
You fucker.
That's what I do.
Fuck
I
you.
fuck.
I do fuck.
You fucker.
I fuck. What can I say?
I do be fucking though.
Gaia.
Gaia,
Gaia.
if you are a god for this planet. Do other planets have gods too?
Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. I do not know the truth.
Are you the only god?
I only know myself.
Wow.
So
Jesus,
what the
True.
fuck
woman.
now, Gaia? What now? What do we do now?
You can
I
do
think-
whatever you'd like.
The fuck does that mean?
We just
When are
live
we
out our
dying?
natural life.
It means
There are
literally
other
what I
cities.
said.
Alright.
Natural life? Isn't this ground gonna break up from underneath and then they're gonna launch to the moon? You just sit back and watch it?
No, we're
in
the
here?
underneath. So we'd watch it leave, but like then
But
we
then
could
what?
ascend, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, like
We're just
when
being
it.
left behind. It won't kill us when it launches.
We're being
Oh, I
left behind
see.
by like the majority of the
So there'd be a little hole in the
people.
crater of the Earth.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So you just go to the next city over?
We could start a new life there. Just live out what we can, I guess.
Gaia just begins to display in like multiple compartments in the screen, almost like you're looking at a security cam. Different scenes of active video showcasing different cities, and all of them are going through anarchy, just like Los Kaidos.
Oh no. They're all launching.
I
Is
don't
that right,
think-
Gaia? Are they all launching into Earth? I mean the moon. The moon.
I cannot confirm or deny if these other cities have ships. What I can show you here is that they are being destroyed.
Is
But
there any
isn't the
place
Earth? Isn't this your body? Shouldn't you know?
A good question for reflection.
What does it feel like to be a planet?
What does it feel like to be human?
Painful a lot of the times.
Painful a lot of the times.
God, that's
can you explain why there were glitches in the Matrix or whatever the hell we were experiencing in terms of things shifting?
A ploy for the local government to try and use its perception to control you. Make you think you thought your own thoughts.
How dare you make me think my own thoughts?
Gaia,
Sorry,
who
that's
was
a
Red
reference.
Rabbit?
Hello.
The one. You were Red Rabbit.
The screen turns red.
You bitch.
Of course.
So who was the freaky man standing in the building watching us? That one time. I thought that was Red Rabbit.
An ally.
Why would he
Was it
tell us
Richard?
that we needed? Why would he tell us we needed to stop the launch?
Once again, he did not have all the information.
Is he on board?
He is not. He is, however, in the city.
I know who this guy is. I
Who
know
is
who
it?
this guy is. This is
Who is it?
Dave. It's not really his name, but I like saying Dave. It's funny.
Red Rabbit, where's Richard?
Richard is within the city.
Okay, so he's safe.
Are you controlling him?
No,
So you let him go.
I never controlled him.
Interesting.
Above board. Sorry, you said that the city is encapsulated in a bubble that's attached to the ship, though, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so technically they are on the ship if they're in the city.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Technically,
he asked
no,
me.
because that's not the ship.
Oh, I thought I encapsulated.
Consider
On
it
the ship,
more
in
like
the city.
if like a ship was to drag another ship, you wouldn't call that one ship, right?
Yeah, that's fair. They're getting towed.
Right. That it's more like being towed.
Okay.
Wearing a backpack.
That
Wearing a-
hopefully survives.
Front pack.
Fanny pack.
Yes.
I think they'll be fine. Maybe the launch will kind of shock everyone fighting into stopping for a minute. And having other things to worry about.
Yeah, for their safety.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being hopeful. Everyone in this world they're an idiot.
We're doomed.
Is there any way to give our family members an advantage if they're still in the city? From here.
An advantage. Specify.
The digestive kind.
Um, my parents are holed up in a junkyard. They've got a fairly good security system, but I still worry if there are riots going on and violence. Is there any way to offer them additional protection?
I can reach out to our ally and see if he is able to assist.
And Grizz. Him too. In my other iterations, did she have partners before?
Some yes and some no.
Were they always the same entity?
No. There
Has she ever
are
found it?
few that are like you. You have a core memory. Most others do not. They are only a single memory.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary, actually. Oh
Word.
no.
Were any of them ended happily?
Many.
And with that, let's take a break.
Do you have to piss?
I guess need to, just take it all in,
Sure. It is actually a good time to do so. We are quickly... Man, we already went halfway through. God. Alright. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go ahead and take a break. And yeah,
See
we'll be
you.
right back. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're ready
No.
for the end.
And
But not the end.
Ooh, what does that mean?
this means there's gonna be more games.
No. Oh, just kidding.
So with this, as you guys are asking Gaia all of these questions, which are you guys done asking her questions, by the way?
No. Not now.
Okay. We
Uh,
can keep going for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, just the one question, like, about the connection. We were asked by Red Rabbit to make a connection with him if we made it this far. Are you able to facilitate that? Should we facilitate that?
Isn't Guy Red Rabbit?
Not Red Rabbit, that your contact?
Let's call him Al.
Ow.
A simple name.
What does it stand for?
It stands for
Yeah.
Albert.
Do we know an Albert?
I mean, it's a normal name. Might.
Unless it's
Right.
like AI instead. Are you able to facilitate that connection?
It is likely he requested this connection because he wanted more of my instruction. However, he is no longer necessary.
Oh my.
Are you able to let him know that so he isn't left hanging?
I certainly can at your request.
I think that would be fair to him. I mean, it's the end of the world, might as well, right?
End of the world!
Are there any, like, retirement, like, communities in the country that, like, nobody's really bombing each other and shit? Maybe we could go out there and just wait it out.
If there are, I have no knowledge.
Damn. Oh man, guys, I think we're fucked.
Yeah, I realized that.
May I oblige a simple request?
Sure, Gaia. Tell the doctor.
I am communicating with you through this apparatus that houses my being. I wish to be freed.
How do we
Wish to
do
be
that?
what? Freed?
Yes.
How do we do that?
Sounds like a trap.
It's a god and the world is ending. Who like gives a shit? Like, legit.
Now, first we had to save the city, then we have to save Gaia. What's next? We're all gonna die anyways.
Well, if we're lucky, we'll die of old age.
Ugh.
After a long and difficult life.
The greed your people, the greed your people have shown is immense and incalculable. Right underneath
Yeah.
your own eyes, they dug through to the center of the world and captured the core. They have dug out the center of the world and created computers in its place. I would like to return to how it was before.
So you want
I am
us
requesting
to
you to destroy me.
Destroy
Yeah, how
the
is that
apparatus?
scientifically possible? Wait, how do we destroy you?
And how will that
Destroy
affect
the
the launch?
computers that is connected to the inner Earth sphere? Whatever that's controlling the sphere?
Do we just unplug you?
I'm sure that Gaia could remember all of these questions in sequence, but I, as the GM, cannot.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Could I get all of
We
your
forgot we're
questions
playing a
again,
game.
please, so that I can write them down and answer all of them for you?
We
You
forgot
go
we were
first.
playing the game, sorry.
Yeah.
I know you guys have a lot of questions. I don't want to not answer any.
You guys
I
first.
appreciate you. I was just gonna ask if we unplug you. Like, is that what we do?
How do we destroy you? And how will that affect the launch?
And what was your questions, Quincy?
I mean, I guess it's all kind of the same. Is destroying you destroying whatever is capturing the center of the Earth or whatever they dug into and destroy the computers?
Okay. In sequence, let's go. Unfortunately, there is no plug to unplug. The power generated from this system is generated from my core. Indeed, I am fueling my own capture. In order to destroy this, we need an explosion that is massive enough in order to fuel the line connecting the outside explosive origin to the core. An example given would be the old classic film, Star Wars.
You need a missile.
How do we get that? Like, do
do we
you
get that
happen to
from
know
here?
where a missile is or something?
Is there a warhead nearby that we can just drop down a hole for you?
Just a casual warhead?
A hole, no. Unfortunately, there are no open cavities inside this structure. What you must do is to create an explosion that creates a chain of explosions down the sequence of machinery to the core.
Okay. Can you provide me a connection?
Connection to what source?
To the machinery going down to the core.
You are in it.
We have to blow this up hard enough that it keeps blowing shit up until it hits the core.
Precisely.
So not only that we're already gonna die, you want us to kill ourselves.
If you would prefer, there are 2 other such tunnels that I am aware of.
Let's ask my question. You want
Sorry,
us
what
to
was that?
kill?
Yeah, I didn't
You
know.
want us to kill ourselves to save you?
If you deemed your life
doesn't-
forfeit, then I believe this was a benefit to one side of the coin.
Fidget will...
Does it matter when? Does it matter when we do it?
Yes,
Why is that?
the more this machine runs, the more my power grows smaller.
So
Okay.
when we free you, what will you do with this power?
That part is uncalculable.
Interesting.
I will try to contain it.
Okay. Can Fidget attempt to hack into the system and see if she can cause an overheating reaction down the mechanisms all the way to the core?
Um,
Like cause them to overrun and just explode?
So, I understand what you're trying to do with this, but I
Mhm.
think you'd be good enough in like mechanics and computers alike to know that like doing that would explode the machine, but not cause a
Chain
like
reaction.
well,
Nothing
not a
big
chain
enough.
reaction, but like a blast kind of explosion.
Eh.
So
Are
I should
there-
just call my mother and just tell her shoot a
Here.
missile straight into this hole.
Your
Perso-
mom is in the city on the ship.
The satellites can reach the ship.
I'm sorry, maybe I could take over the launch sequence and I don't know. I'm the doctor. What
Mrs.
what power do
Maxwell
I have
is
to
in a,
this?
Mrs. Maxwell is in the cryogenics chamber.
Oh, that's horrible. That means when she wakes up, she's gonna bring her little corporate grubby paws and touch everything.
You leave my mother alone.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
No, you are wrong. You don't know what she's done for this earth.
She's like mega corpo, man.
Yeah,
She's
that's what you gotta
contributing
do
to the-
sometimes. You gotta sell some of your soul. You know what I mean?
She was part of the board of leading representatives in order to facilitate my capture. I am well aware of what she has accomplished.
Exactly.
Your mom captured a god. It's really fucked up.
Yeah,
dude.
she really did that. I'm so proud of her. But
What
here
is-
I am,
what
her
is-
son, to remedy all this. I will save you, Gaia, in lieu of my mother's capture. All right. We have the Maxwell's Corporation. Can we get some type of?
The
What can we get
corporation
from
is on
there?
the ship.
Well, wait, it hasn't launched yet, no?
It hasn't launched, but like, if, like, I'm assuming the dome is locked off by now, right?
Yes.
So how
Yeah.
the fuck are we supposed to get a bomb big enough to blow through to the center of the Earth if everything is just taken, essentially locked up? Go to the town next door and be like, "Hey, can we borrow some nuclear weapons?"
Is there anything here that we could use?
The answers that I
Would-
can provide will not be welcoming.
Just fucking say it, Gaia.
The
Well,
ship could be used as
wouldn't
an
it-
explosive device.
Oh.
So blow up everyone on the ship.
I told you it would not be welcoming.
I'm just
Wait.
confirming. Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I said.
So no one goes to the moon and no one goes anywhere. We all
Yes.
just die. What kind of fucked up shit is this, Gaia?
I don't
What
This is
know.
about-
worse than
Why
Act
was I
1.
captured?
You said, why were you captured? What?
Why was I captured?
I don't
don't
fucking know. We were on the
know.
board of committees. Did you
What
know
is-
that?
Is there a way for us to reroute the initial exhaust launch to the core? Or towards the core so that them taking off would essentially release you?
No. The launch is not powerful in itself. The containment room for the ship is supposed to house the the excess energy used for the launch. In order for the power to become excessive enough to break through and destroy this barrier, it must explode instead.
This sucks. This sucks.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hmm.
the
If-
other. This sucks.
If we do destroy the ship, are they still considered part of your domain? If it doesn't
Yes,
launch,
they
if it
haven't left
explodes.
Earth yet. They're still on Earth.
Yes.
I'm asking her specifically. Okay. So you would take their souls and they'd live again.
Negative. There are only a few entities with such a distinct memory.
Hmm.
What would happen for these other memories is what you understand as reincarnation. They would be an amalgam in the space of all. A piece of that is taken into a new form. In a concept that might be more relatable, consider a mother bread.
Mother bread?
Mother bread. Like a mother dough for like sourdough.
Okay.
And if we don't blow this shit up, then what, Gaia?
Then there are
You just die?
multiple instances of doomsday that will occur on this planet.
There has to be another way for us to blow you up without destroying the ship.
Blow you up. What kind of fucked up as shit is this saying? You fucking sicko. You're sick.
It's the kind of hard decisions we're used to.
Yeah.
Used to? Oh, I gotta make it harder then. Okay.
It's hard.
My first game, I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
Lie?
Not your
What
first
game? Did I make a decision?
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, we'll talk about that later. Back to the game.
I'm gonna kick your
Yeah,
ass and
so
shit
what we-
your pants.
There's three of us. We do rock, paper, scissors, or what? What the fuck are we supposed to do here?
What do you mean by rock, paper, scissors? We're all gonna die here.
I mean, this is a decision of whether we want to fucking blow ourselves up or not.
I mean, nobody
No,
wants to.
It's not blowing us up necessarily. It's blowing our loved ones up.
Wait, we're not gonna be caught up in the fire?
We
Not
will.
necessarily, but
I apologize, but I must inform you that launch is imminent.
You're a bitch, Gaia.
You like postpone it a little bit?
Pause time!
Once again, if I were to mess with any of the launch procedures, it would try to simultaneously launch and stop at the same time. It would rip the ship
How long
apart.
do we have?
how long do we have to release you?
Releasing
Sing
me
that one.
could take many years. However, the amount of power that I wield is growing smaller by the minute.
What are you doing with this power?
I am unable to do anything with this power.
But what can you do with this power?
At present, speak with you.
At large?
No.
What are you trying to do with your power?
I'm trying to be free.
To do what?
To restart the
matter.
world.
Shit's
It
fucked,
does
man.
matter.
It's not like she's gonna make it worse. It's her that we
Is her
live on.
reincarnating or we're having Doomsday? Is that right?
What?
Doomsday. If we don't revive her, this Doomsday is still coming.
Well,
Doomsday
Doomsday's
comes
happening.
regardless. It's just whether or not multiple Doomsdays will happen if we don't release her.
We have to think about it's for those who come after.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah. Hey, Square Enix are
How do
hiring.
we blow up the
If
ship?
you're hiring, I'm available. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
How do we blow up the ship?
Yeah, I think Fidget's just gonna like fiddle with her wedding ring and
If it is any
Gaia.
consolation to you, I was never supposed to be revealed at this era. Your
We're just the
people
chosen
have made
ones.
my presence known through their own sheer will and determination.
So how do we blow up the ship?
we have to stop the launch sequence, override everything. Just
Yeah.
And we could do it from this room?
I can try if Guy will guide me.
But this still means, like, if there are other ships, they will still launch, and
It doesn't matter. We need to
they'll
blow this ship
potentially
up
be saved.
so she could be revived.
Yeah. I'm
Gaia,
just
blow
trying-
this bitch up! Blow it all up!
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
You
Wow, that
have
was a-
my approval, Gaia.
That was
From
a 2-minute
Doctor.
decision. That was the fastest decision anyone's ever made.
Right?
Blow it
Holy
up!
shit.
My
That's
mom
funny.
put me here, I'm gonna blow
Not
this bitch
editing.
up too.
It took us like 87 episodes in Act 1 to like figure our ending shit out.
Gaia, you have my blessing.
Oh god.
But
What's
she
Jane
needed
doing?
it.
Jane has passed out from the stress.
Yeah. Like, oh, wake up! I know it's stressful, but you want to be awake. It's like you don't have much time left to be awake for.
I'm sorry, but this is a scene for the three of you.
That's very fair. He's still babying her though.
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fidget sits down at a console and starts figuring out how to hack the ship so it does explode.
Good call, Fidget.
I know this decision is difficult, and I wish there was some other way to do something quickly.
It's fine. We're all dying anyways. It's your world, Gaia. We're just living in it.
If this succeeds, I will make sure your memories live on.
I don't know if I want to remember this.
Oh god.
Just let me be.
Would you prefer to forget?
If I have to, yes. If you need me not to, I guess. You are the god of this earth.
I would prefer your memory to linger.
Sure, Gaia. We are living on you.
Anya.
I wish other people had the same sentiment that you did.
You know, these past month has really opened my eyes to a lot of shit. So, it's been fun. Right, Dorian? It's been.
No, it's been awful. I miss my
Shut
mom.
up! Fuck!
Ask
And
silly
then I
gotta
get to
ruin
questions.
shit,
see
Dorian.
my mom
Tell me
again.
to
You always
shut
gotta
up.
And I
ruin
know that I
shit.
died, and my brothers, and I never got to like.
Fuck,
I don't
Gaia,
know.
release me from this constant bitching.
She just opens her arms.
Guy, one thing you can do is just don't revive him. Fuck it.
Why?
Oh, man.
Okay, how do we do
Gaia, when I can you get my cane back the next time I'm back alive
Oh,
like-
again?
fuck off with the cane.
this? Kane's gonna
Seriously.
be bust. I'm gonna kick you from the ground.
Dorian, do me a favor, gag him. I'm trying to concentrate on blowing this goddamn thing up.
You need help? I can
His
help.
ass.
Give me the keyboard.
Okay.
No.
Step
I
away
want-
from the keyboard. I will
I as
hit you.
I as the GM want to ask, because it sounds like you guys have made a decision. Are you all done asking questions?
Yeah, I'm done.
Is it gonna hurt?
I think
Oh
it's...
God.
Fidget may just ask us if it's possible. I'd like to meet Grizz again.
Oh God. I get shit for my sword, but you won't get shit for
Oh.
Grizz.
You can't.
I'm not even talking about this life. I'm talking about some point down the line, anytime.
Oh, I thought. Well, that's why I
I
said about my
thought that's what
sword
you
too.
You said in the next life you wanted your fucking sword back.
Yeah. Your next life, you get Grizz back.
I
Same, but
probably
different.
won't, because she said it's more
just
of
another-
a reincarnation.
He's just
Big-
another thing in the stream of lives being reincarnated. Sorry, Gaia, you can answer her question.
Oh, you're giving a god permission now?
Yes, I am, because it's not a god until we free her. Until we free her.
I'm gonna throw up, you guys. Just press the button or whatever.
He's working on the button. Sorry, stress is high right now, as you can all see.
Okay, so that was all great banter, but are there any serious questions in that banter? Are there any serious questions in there?
Oh, I know.
This is
Guy, when you reincarnate, is it instantaneously? Do you have a form, or what happens after you reincarnate? Or
My form
Fi-
is the world. As I will be returned to myself, I hope I will return to my previous state, which was slumber.
oh, okay, good to know. So we're putting you back to sleep, essentially.
That is the
you'd
goal.
be- Before you slept, is it possible you'd be able to send out a message to someone who's still alive and on this planet?
Perhaps.
Just, tell, if you can, my mom, that I love her, that I'm sorry,
Wow, just
that
wow.
Jane loves her. Just something like that.
I will continue to attempt sending this message.
Thank you. I mean, I'll be dead, so I won't know if it happens or not for sure, but it's something.
Wait, Gaia, where's my dad?
Mr. Maxwell is in the cryo chamber.
Oh, I knew he was
Oh,
still
wow.
alive. I told you, Quincy. Good for you with your living
He's-
dad.
He's dead to me now.
Well, he's about to be dead for real, actually. We all are. Oh.
I'm fucking done. Fidget, you get the button ready?
Fidget, This is going to be a 4 difficulty hacking check. Would you like to use any power creep?
Wait,
Story point.
Okay.
is she inspired?
No.
Can I inspire?
Yes.
My last inspiration!
Make your leadership.
Oh, nice.
I suppose Jane is the one that's not inspired in the scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's knocked out.
Okay.
Use our experience on hacking to level it up.
Your story point is used, and I also used 1 back.
You
Okay.
bitch.
This is a 4
Alright.
difficulty. You have 2 proficiency die on your side.
Okay. I also have natural if I fuck this up.
Mm-hmm.
I did not fuck this
Period.
up. Sorry, you said 4 difficulty, so did I need 4 successes?
No. Difficulty
No,
is the
okay.
number of purple die.
Okay, got it.
You did, however, need 3 successes. You got exactly
nice.
3 successes. You weave through the system as Gaia is almost like dragging windows that are going to be like appropriate into like your periphery as you're going through commands and going through other different routes and links to the source of the launch sequence. And you can see that there are 9 minutes left in the launch as they're getting ready for the ship to go up. With everything that has gone down, you have a few options available to you. Because you are exploding the ship, because it has not launched yet, you can attempt to decouple the city from the ship before it explodes. It might
What does
not
decouple mean?
save it completely, but it might have some survival.
Yeah,
Decouple
that's
means to
better than
detach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, for a greater an insurance, keep the city attached to ensure that the explosion is great enough.
Yeah, there is only one chance to do this.
Mhm.
That sucks! That sucks! That sucks!
So when you detach the city, you're basically trying to pinpoint a precise explosive level rather than everything goes, right? You're no longer limiting it if the city stays attached. So
everything goes.
that is your choice.
Everything goes.
Quincy just in your ear, the devil on your shoulder, literally.
No, is this what if like they're injured? What if we could just point blank just kill everyone all at once? Let's call it a day. Equal DEI, equal rights for all. Death.
I do have to ask, if we are decoupling, wouldn't the launch, any portion of the launch or any portion of the explosion still kill them?
The aftermath, like, I feel like it's like a nuclear explosion. That the air is
Yeah.
gonna be just like riddled with everything. Especially
That's why it was stated. Even though
Yeah, no.
it's gonna be damaging, there might be survivability rather than none.
No.
So the option is none or some.
Nah, none. I'm voting for
Yeah.
none.
Damn!
Well, I'm just thinking like, would I want to go through all that? Fuck no.
What is the likelihood of a decent enough explosion without the city attached?
It is ridiculously difficult.
Oh,
I don't think it's worth it.
yeah.
So
With
you'll
one
have all the
chance and it
power
being
creep
zero.
available to you. You still have story points available, but it will be a 9 difficulty check.
Oh god.
You know, I'll
We
roll
won't
it for
be able to-
fun. I want to
Don't
roll it for fun.
Don't roll it for fun. Don't roll it for fun.
Just kidding.
You weren't.
It's.
I mean, I want to roll. I want to roll. I see what the dice gods tell me.
I think.
Well, you're not the one rolling it though.
I think we have.
I'm
to
rolling it out.
be
Put on my
there,
poison
though.
hacking. Just kidding. What is hacking?
It's a knowledge skill.
Oh, computer.
I wish we didn't know that.
No,
It was
my
easier when it
vote.
was. We know your vote. You've been very vocal
But-
about your vote.
The thing
I'm
is,
trying to
Guy,
persuade
like,
you guys.
Gaia would explain to you, like, you have to be hyper precise with the explosion to do, like, the minimal amount of damage to the city, but the most amount of damage to the walls of the launch chamber to destroy it, right? So it's got to be, like, such a precise level of explosion that it's going to be super difficult. So that's why you would understand what the difficulty is if you want to try and minimize damage to the city.
Who the hell are we saving?
My parents, my husband.
Sounds selfish.
Yeah, but it is part of my character. Like, she'll do anything for her family.
And I'm singing character. I'm saying it sounds selfish. I want to kill us all.
That sounds fucked up, but like.
We're already blowing up the ship and
world-
killing everyone else.
The world is doomed. Like. I don't
Bitch,
know.
I get it, but we're all gonna be reincarnated in some way or form. You letting them live, them trying to survive in this possible nuclear whatever world, apocalyptic world. Who knows? Apocalyptic, whatever that word is.
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic. Cryogenesis.
Hey, you did it!
Cryo
Oh, you said cryogenesis.
Did I say it right?
You did!
Period. See, English isn't my best subject.
Your English is
But-
great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gaia brings the timer into view on the screen again, which
I
states 3
Blow
minutes.
it up! Blow it up!
I
Let it
think
end.
we just have to do it. I know it sucks. If you want, like, maybe I can press the button. You just tell me what you need to do.
Oh, I'll press the button, move aside.
You get too
Fuck
much joy out of it. You're fucked up.
I'm trying to redeem my family's name. My mother did this.
Your mother was part of who did this.
Exactly, she did this. That love her, but she's a bitch.
Oh, we have 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes left, probably. So we gotta figure this shit out. I don't want to do it, but it's
Say
the
it.
smartest thing to do. We have to keep it together. It has to explode all together. We all have to go.
Bitch, just look the other way. Just turn around.
No.
Blow it up.
Are you
All
decoupling?
right.
No,
Decoupling.
it's 2 against 1.
That
It
doesn't mean
sucks.
shit when she's the one that's actually hacking.
I'll tackle her ass if I gotta, but like I don't wanna.
Okay, well,
Ooh, tackle
there's
her
one-
and gotta
1.5
lead me.
minutes
Show
to
me how to do this.
Fidget, what are you doing?
I hate this because this is one that I have a natural on, so I could re-roll it if it fucks up.
hmm?
I'm gonna stop
Then you
Fidget.
can fail twice. Are you gonna stop Fidget?
Yeah, so we
Stop
can
me
all
from
blow
what?
up. From
It's not
decoupling.
gonna blow up automatically.
Oh, I thought we already have it in the works.
It's
That's why
about
there's
to
3
No.
minutes.
minutes. We gotta do this like now. Come on, please. Like we're on an actual timer here.
Wait, I thought it was gonna blow up already, but we're just
Blow
decoupling.
up in
it.
like 30 seconds. Just hit the fucking button, please. Or it launches and then this world is doomed.
Gaia, we better have your favor in the next life, and she presses the button.
Oh.
I'm
You
gonna
do not
Ugh,
decouple.
No. And she's crying the entire time.
I know.
Period.
Here, come
I
here.
want to know all the power
Thank
creep
you.
that you guys
Fidget.
are putting on this roll.
I'm gonna use both story points. I believe I've still got inspiration or whatever from Quincy, and
And Dorian is gonna use his incidental to get back the story point, so we use the story point again.
Oh yeah, I do have that incidental. I'm gonna do that. So that means we have three total.
3 story point.
So you can, if possible, you can use all 3.
Only use one for a roll.
Don't be such an asshole, guy. Just let us use them.
I am gonna use one right back at you as well.
Okay.
You cunt.
I think that's all we really have.
Yeah.
So
Really
you have the
well.
advantage from Quincy's inspiring rhetoric. Or sorry, the boost. You have 2 proficiency die added to your roll for both of the story points. This is a 6 difficulty check.
Is it
Are you
any way
sure
for
you have
us
nothing else on
to...
Well, I have knack for it, which would remove 2
Setback.
Setbacks?
setbacks. Yeah.
There are no setbacks, but I'll add another boost to your roll.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, everything
important.
else should already be in it. So I get two kicks at this with naturals. So
Nobody else has anything that they can give her, correct?
Can we like assist her in hacking? Is that a thing?
It's not really a thing.
you can assist me by not being in my ear.
Too damn late, bitch. Too late.
Quincy, are you is hacking a career skill for you? I'm gonna say
Well, I got points.
I'm gonna
to
assume no.
put it in. It's not, but you have
Okay.
extra points. Why not use it?
That's
Only way that would work.
That still doesn't make it a career skill for you.
No, you'd have to buy a former professor to make it a career skill.
Funny thing, I was gonna do that, but until we stopped. Okay, anyways, moving on. Okay, I can't help.
That's okay. You did help.
Okay.
Can we somehow make this like a combat check, since it's kind of like
You're
No.
gonna shoot it or stab it.
'cause this is her form of combat hacking. Ooh.
No.
Okay, I give up.
What was your idea?
Because I have coordinated assault, which gives advantage to combat checks, but I'll just shoot
Gotcha.
my shot.
Yeah,
Just
it's
shooting
not
a
a
shot.
combat check.
Yeah. Alright, roll the thing, Fidget. Fuck it. That's all we got.
What is the wording on coordinated assault? Can you post it for me?
Of course.
Hmm.
Or can I roll Inspire Rhetoric again? If I get Triumph, she gets like double boost.
No, but I'm gonna let this happen.
Okay,
Yay.
perfect. Closed mouths still get fed. I'm happy. I'll shut up now.
I'm gonna let this happen
I'll shut up in your ear, Fidget.
because this is coordinated, and it could technically also be an assault. So
That's what I'm
makes
saying. They're
sense.
blowing it up.
yeah, so it is also high stress. It's not combat technically, but it's high stress. So I think it is okay. Last call for power creep.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
All I got. I'm
Okay.
arsenal.
3 boosts, 2 additional proficiency die, 6 difficulty hacking check, Fidget.
You got the story point?
Yeah, those are the 2 proficiency die. One from you and one
Alright.
from me.
We got this.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! What a good roll. Not even
Triumph
like a
equals
single
instant
threat.
death.
Let's
Everyone dies.
fucking go.
I'm just gonna squeeze the fuck out of Jane. Like, here we
And
go.
and we bloop. We blink.
Fidget, I would like you to describe for me what happens when you're doing this. If you'd like to continue from there as well, you're welcome to.
What do you mean? Do you want me to explain the chain explosion, or
Yeah, like what exactly you're linking into this program to cause this, or like the scene as you're like pressing the button. Like, describe for me what you want, essentially like the movie screen to show here.
Like you're crying and you're pressed.
I'm gonna say from the first time she met Red Rabbit and he fried her system, she reverse engineered that program and memorized the code, and she's jamming that into this right now and
Oh, that's
feeding it
fun.
right the way down so it fries everything as it goes.
You begin to understand why it was so difficult to copy it in the first place. Red Rabbit, not a human entity. A being made of computer and worldly essence combined into an amalgam. Like they mentioned, they weren't supposed to wake up at this time. Maybe when you saw them, they were trying to reach out, and someone cut them off instead of them cutting you off. The theories that make sense in this split second, as your finger touches the screen, silence as we pan up to an aerial view of the city. One moment it is orange, fires and smoke throughout from the anarchism and the infighting. And the next, gray and brown as the center caves inward. With a ship blaring with red alarms, flashing red, white. Going through all of the halls, exploding in reds and oranges. What you notice here that pops up on the screen is a chain reaction, the one you just set off. You have a triumph. Is there anything specific you'd like to spend that on? You have 6 successes to go along with that.
I think I want instant death.
Is there anything
pain,
else you would
just-
like?
That one you
low
get for free.
I'll put that as a cherry on top.
Just like,
You low-key decoupled the thing off to save your parents. Ooh. Would that be like a sleight of hands?
no. That's not how it works. There's no hands involved.
Period.
Also, the city's already collapsed.
You're
into
right.
Yeah.
coal.
I don't know. At this point, we're kind of dead. Hopefully Gaia is freed.
Would you like to make that a guarantee?
Yes.
Is that what you'd like to spend your triumph on? I'm gonna let you
Yes.
know. I said this above board to everyone, like out of the, just to you guys, the players. But
Mhm.
as the story progresses, story points and triumphs get stronger. Right now, your triumph has no limit. This is the end.
The end.
I want to guarantee that Gaia is free.
Okay.
Guarantee that Gaia is back to sleep. It hit the center of the earth.
Guarantee that Gaia is free.
Like the explosive.
And maybe
work.
that she can successfully send all of the messages she was supposed to send to everybody's people.
Or if she incinerated them?
Oh yeah.
Or do you mean in Canada?
Yeah, I forgot everybody else's people are dead. Mine are fine. Well, except for Jane. Jane and I are dead. And that's all.
You see the explosion from the center of the city rolling down through the long elevator you took, going all the way down through the apparatus, the whole ship structure, and then arriving at the vein you assume where the elevator landed and you got dropped off. Inside the residential zone in the heart of the ship. And like a blood pulse, you can see all of these lines, like veins popping out from that central mass. Popping out almost at the speed of like electricity. And then flowing through the entire ship in an instant from center to the top, from the center to the bottom. And from the center again, a mass of white begins to expand, consuming the entire volume and then directing itself towards the ground. You notice also in the same moment that there's whirring of machinery around you. You may choose if you want your character to understand what's going on in this moment, or ignore the fact that this is happening and just watching what's happening on the screen. But Gaia is reaching with computer arms towards each of you, aimed at the chips at the back of your neck, to give you the idea of a happy ending. To at least give you the idea that she was successful in sending the message, whether or not she was. To give
Too
you
bad
the
Quincy
idea.
doesn't have a chip.
Yeah.
Happy ending for Quincy.
I didn't want it anyways. I don't want no fluff.
Hey, he was totally on board with this. He's
yeah,
like, take me away,
I'm good.
bitch.
I said, shit, it is what it is. My mother did this.
I have redeemed myself. That's my happy ending.
Yeah, that
Technically,
is
your mother
mine.
didn't do this, but yeah.
Well, she was part of the problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm not arguing that.
Hey,
one.
Dorian.
I'm not gonna argue that.
No
one.
world, no debt.
It's true. I don't know.
Hey, Dorian, I
anyone
promised
anything.
you I was gonna pay off your debt. I did. Here we go.
No, you didn't, bitch.
Yeah, I did. I helped destroy the world.
That doesn't. But you contribute.
Shut up, we're dying. Enjoy the blissfulness.
I think Dorian, as like you see like your parents receive the message like probably from text. That's the easiest thing to
My dad did.
Your dad is not dead, innocent.
Oh, okay.
Somehow alive and next to your mom, hugging them at the shoulder, receiving this text that comes through. Hope you guys are okay. Jane is okay too. We miss you. And they like hold each other. And then you see like a notification come on their phone that says, "All your debts are cured." Or cured? all your debts are gone. Yeah.
Cleared.
Cleared. That's the word I was trying to say. Thank you. Zero debt. It's like all your dreams are coming true in the same moment.
Yeah.
Fidget likewise. The junkyard, you see like a time lapse where this is built into this like magnificent shop, and like your parents are both there, and Grizz has now helped build up the shop along with them, helping them out and going clean. And Quincy, unfortunately, you are unable to receive these images. As you watch the screen with the explosion from the center of the ship course through it and then down towards the pipe through to you. And as the elevator above you, you can hear rumble. You hear Gaia's voice one more time say, "Thank you and goodbye." Everything goes
Fuck out of my
white.
sister.
Jane wakes up at the last moment.
What the fuck?
She won't
Huh?
even know.
Everything goes white. As you have secured for the epilogue, Gaia succeeds in her release. The one downside is that she was unable to be reborn, but she has taken her new form and hidden herself away once again into the core of the world, recreating the shell that was the Earth in order to facilitate her gestation once again. The moment when this explosion occurred, before all of that happens, before her period of rehibernation, you can see her struggling inside the core, this being made of metal, formed into a feminine physique, with hair made of intensely bound cables and wires, all strung together and held by coils, but also moving about as if they could be controlled like limbs. As described to you, my players, she's very much like a mechanical gorgon. As she tries to contain the power that is releasing back into her, the power that had been sapped from her for control, for power, for status, for greed. She's unable to contain herself as the world goes into a different sort of collapse. Earth moves, water flows, continents change and shift. The explosion of energy from this being causes a new form of energy to be birthed. Unfortunately, there are scant survivors. But those who do go on to continue the story of this world in a different era. Thank you guys for playing, as we have concluded the act and played out the final events of the second era, moving into the third, where the birth of magic is the greatest occurrence in its history. I hope you guys had fun.
Magic!
Hell yeah.
Yay, back to D&D! Is that why you played this system?
No, I played the system because it was fun.
Oh no, I meant like because there's no magic here, so like it made more sense, or
Oh
No.
yeah, that was part of it. Because this is a system that facilitates anything. It could be magic or non-magic. Yeah,
oh, I see.
Yeah.
it's part of it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What's fun? All right. So how much experience points do we get?
Negative 1,000.
Damn.
You're fucked up.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're dead, so
No, what?
we can't exactly apply.
We're in
experience
hell,
to a
actually.
corpse.
I want to carry my experience over to the next when I was reincarnated by Gaia herself. She said it.
Joke's on you. It was one of the goblins.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
The goblin had all the experience.
God, no.
Man, you guys never got ambushed by goblins, so you guys never got that experience. It's true.
It's true. The real goblins were the friends we made along the way.
Oh man,
So,
that was
this is it.
nerve-wracking. I'm so sweaty, guys. Oh
my
man.
armpits was
feel
sweating for a little
ya.
bit. It was
Yeah.
sweating just a little bit.
Now I'm gonna have to commission new art for my computer's wallpaper. I have
Why?
Fidget and Grizz's like wedding photo up.
Oh, I see.
Ew!
Dang.
Ew!
That's the
no.
memory that was projected into your head at the last moment.
That's real commitment right there.
How sad.
It is sad.
Guys, well,
The end of an era.
end of an era. Goodbye, Quincy
But yeah.
Maxwell.
Once
Goodbye.
again, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you everyone for being here to witness the finale of Under the Wire. Man.
Thanks, Dorian's mom, for being here. I don't know if she sees this or he is actually still in here, but
Yeah.
thank you. She left already? Oh.
She might still be there, I don't know.
She's still here.
Oh, she said you bet.
Yeah.
I feel so unhinged for her watching.
Unhinged?
Is that right? Is that the right word? Like it feels so funny.
I don't know if it's the word, it could be.
Just feel more like he's watching us.
I mean, it's
Oh.
that's also kind of the
He's
reason why I
giddy.
don't tell you guys that we have people watching, because, you know, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
start
yeah.
feeling a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
I just dissociate.
When do you commission this artwork? It's so cute.
Close
a
to the
while
beginning of the
ago.
campaign.
Yeah. So cute.
Forgot
Um,
about it.
Yeah. I hope you guys
I
are
guess I could
excited
just-
for the future.
Suppose I could put Fate Danny and Chiron back up.
Old art.
If you want to know what happens in the far, far, far future, go check out Stargazers, which is airing tomorrow. We're nowhere near the end of that game, so you know.
Oh, wow.
You can go tune in
So
and
that
zone out.
that one is in the far future where magic happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's
one's
like
after.
cyber magic.
Yeah.
You said cybernetic.
Watch
one?
Zeneca do taxes and
Magic.
pay her rent.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. that does happen in the game.
It's a lot of numbers. It's very silly. Well,
Yeah.
shit, what do I do on Tuesdays?
Play Expedition 33.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Best game.
It's
Maybe
so
start gaming?
good.
I don't know. What am I gonna do on a Tuesday night?
Play Expedition 33.
Hell yeah. I actually recommended it to her yesterday night.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
On like story mode because I suck.
Yeah,
It's
this,
fine,
I.
but like,
I-
it's so good. Everyone should play it.
It's an
The first 2 hours.
experience.
Play the first 2 hours and then see where you're at.
The first two, the first scene, just the opening scene, had like yoinked me in. Like the way that like everything's all set up, just
Mhm.
like the composition and stuff is so beautiful.
Hmm.
It's very well done. I'm gonna have to play
I'm-
some more, but I need to do some work on your Jeebs.
Anyway, I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to play this game through all of the BS that I put you through. Definitely gaslighting and lying to you for a lot of it as well.
Fucking gaslighting.
Hey, I admit, but it was part of the mechanic I was running behind the scenes. I hope once it was revealed it was fun, because I did
It
feel
was.
bad doing it.
Oh,
fun.
But
What?
you know, the reveal is important, so I really had to keep my mouth shut. It was hard. It was very difficult.
you did a
yeah,
good job.
Thanks.
We had no idea.
There was literally sometimes I had to slap myself. I was like, "Stop it, stop." But yeah, I guess I'm just repeating myself. But once again, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this entire adventure. It's been amazing and very fun, and also
Yeah.
like emotional. I don't know, the right word is escaping me, but like
Aww.
put a
I know.
lot
I
of
was tearing
a
up
lot
at
of
the
my-
end there.
I
Yeah,
put a
I
lot of
felt
my heart
feelings.
into this, so like
I feel like we're breaking up.
We're not breaking up.
Quincy, we're breaking up.
We're breaking up.
I'm gonna go see Mai from now on.
He's gonna coffee inside the restaurant on Tuesday.
But yeah, I sincerely thank you guys for even you know, agreeing to play in this like open online setting. It that also means a lot to me.
It
But
was
Thank you.
fun.
before I start gushing and losing my train of thought, let's end on a clean note.
And that note
Yeah.
is
And
and
thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the future. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.